This presentation covers how to complete the graded forums for our class. The first thing to do after you've logged into our course website is to select the Discussions tab on the banner. On the new screen, you'll see a main heading called Graded Forum, and you'll see the chapter listed right after it, but underneath you'll see several subheadings. The directions for each graded forum may be different, so be sure to read each one carefully. This one says you are required to respond to at least one of the questions in this forum and pose a response to another student's post. Some of the forums are graded and some are not, so be sure to check each one to see if it's going to be graded, and this first one is. The directions for the next forum are a little bit different. The directions for this one are a little bit more specific. You are required to write an original post of 100 words and post a response to another student's post. Not only should yours be 100 words, but your response to another student's should be at least 50. Now you may be wondering, is my instructor really going to count the number of words? Well, no, but keep in mind the computer does that for me. When I am determining your grade, how well you follow directions does factor into it. Like the first graded forum, this one also has subheadings underneath, and they're different chapters. Do you need to write 100-word posts for each of the chapters? No. You can choose one chapter to write your 100-word response, and you can actually choose a student from a different chapter to write your response to theirs. These graded forums do close after a few days, so make sure that you are completing them. You can keep up with your due dates in numerous different ways. When you are on the Course Home tab, you will often see dates listed under Events, either for today or upcoming events, and I will also post due dates under News. The Calendar page is also a great place to see due dates. And last but not least, perhaps the best way is to go on the Content page where you can see each week divided up for us by what we need to read and what is due for that week. Remember that participating in the discussion board posts is 10% of your grade. Another way to look at it, 10% is a letter grade. Finally, how can you do well on discussion board posts? Remember that this is a professional environment, so use appropriate language. This is an English class, so proofread and tell us what you think. Say something original. Don't be overly general. Use some concrete examples so your audience knows what you're talking about. And finally, let your voice shine through. Think quickly. Is one due now?